Hello, World of Tank Blitzers, it's a Littlefinger. Hey, I've got 3 games here that I'm going to show you in the Dracula. We're going to combine a bunch of things, starting out with a dumb way to die, and followed it up by a typical game that I just wish Wargaming would just look at the idiocracy of this game right now and try to fix it. And then finally, my ace mastery in the Dracula. So as you know, one of the goals that I have had and set for myself is try to ace every tank in the game. Funnily enough, I have not done that in the Dracula, and actually I only got it fairly recently in a crate. So been playing it a good bit lately and had some really good games, but unfortunately was never able to get that ace mastery. And so as we proceed here on Faust with this dumb way to die game, I want to kind of tie this into my last dumb way to die, in which I just made a horrible mistake at the end of the game, where I could have taken a little bit more time, driven around the building and gotten behind a TD and won the game. But I had 2 other players on my team who I entrusted to win the game, and one of those guys, the Comet, just face-hugged a Yag Tiger 8-8 and couldn't pen him, and we ended up losing the game. So you'll see here on Faust, and what I want to say about that is stay alive. If you want to improve your statistics in the game, the best advice I can give you is stay alive. Let your teammates be your meat shields, and conserve your hit points towards the end of the game and stay alive. And so that's what I was trying to do there. I got some early spots, figured out where the enemy was, and then I relocated to behind my team so that I could get shots in, but they were the focus of the other team, right? So we've got a nice competitive game finally in Blitz. Doesn't happen that often. We are up a tank. Now, I've got a decision to make here. Who do I go for? The Annihilator? Do I help on the IS-3? So quickly I decide I'm going to aim on this Annihilator and try to finish him off first. And circle back around here, trying to get him out of the game. We've got this T-49 coming behind me. Got to be aware of that, but I'm not. I didn't even notice him, and luckily only 350. But we're going to come in here and try to finish off this Annihilator. Was hoping for a little bit better of a roll there. We could have finished him, but we're going to get away with just 1 shot from him, finishing him off. 3-on-1, same situation as last time. I know that IS-3 is in that corner. Why am I rushing up here at this point in time? Dumb, dumb, dumb. I should let my higher health team find him, spot him up, and then use my speed to relocate. So we're going to watch this unfold here, because this, as I said, is the dumb way to die game. Let's see if we can find out. T-49 takes I don't know how many shots and does 0 frigging damage. And this is the part of the problem with the game. You cannot rely on your teammates to do anything. Alright? So, Emil, alright, the guy's below you. Reload, put 3 shots in the clip, and relocate. You know what he's going to do. Everybody knows what he's going to do. He's going to wait, and he's going to drop on him. Yep. 1 shot in the clip, could be reloading. You know, trying to crush him. IS-3 is like, I'm going to take you down to a 1 shot, and then I'm going to back up, and I'm going to kill you. So, there goes T-49. Missed again. Great. Emil only has 1 shot. He hasn't even shot yet. And he's dead. Great. Alright, T-49, how many more shots are you going to miss? Let's find out. Yeah, there's another one. The guy could have loaded the not heat but HE, and he could have been doing 200 damage per shot and have killed him by now. Again, you have to stay alive to do more damage and to win more games. And this loss is on me. Had I, not pushed that IS as fast as I did, there's another miss. I would still be alive. And that's part of my struggle right now with trying to get these ace mastery games, because I know I need to get the damage and I know I need to get the kills, and that makes me more aggressive. And in return, had I been alive, I would have done more damage and maybe even ace this game. Who knows? But yep, he's gonna roll in here, totally miss, and die. Guess who was our lowest damage player? Well, yep, if you guessed T49, you got that right. So again, that loss is on me. Alright, so now we're going to jump into a game on mines. As you can see, I'm bottom tier, bottom tier, bottom tier every single game. And that's what it's like to play tier 7 in the NA server. There's just not enough people playing tier 7. Or 6, I guess. I don't know. But a lot of people play tier 8, so you're usually under tier. Mines. I got to take the hill, right? I'm fastest. I'm going to be up there. I'm not going to take any shots. This is obvious. I even call everyone to go to the middle. And I get up there and I take the hill. Effectively keeping them from pushing up, cresting the hill. We get our heavies up here, get our TDs to support. We're golden at this point in time, right? So kind of bad trade here, but just looking to get a little bit of damage in early in the game. Here come our heavies, but our TD is still in spawn, and we've got a heavy over there on the lighthouse, and I've got this annihilator now behind me. Blaze, what are you doing down in the creek there? I mean, I can't stay on the hill anymore. I have to get off the hill. There goes the bulldog. This is just unbelievable. A game that it is so obvious what the right thing to do is, and yet I don't even know what our heavies are doing here. They obviously haven't done much in the way of damage, and I'm like, I can't peek over. I know I've got the annihilator behind me. It's like, this is just one of those super lopsided game. It doesn't matter how good you are. I don't see how anybody can pull this game off as a win. Alright, so there's the annihilator, and guess what? He's got T44 with him. And of course, on top of that, we bounce the shot. So, what am I to do? I can't face 2-on-1, especially not an annihilator. So, you know what? I'm just going to YOLO over the top here, see if I can distract them a little bit, and get back down to safety. And you know what? We pull one of them with us, for better or for worse. That Emil should be able to shoot him now, if he's not already dead. The T-44 and Annihilator have pushed around again. Another bounce. This is just... I don't know. Just staying alive, doing as much damage as you can, and just knowing it's a foregone conclusion that you've lost this game. It's 6-on-1. What are you supposed to do at this point? So this to me is more typical than not in Blitz, and I'm sick of it. And Wargaming must do something about it if they want me to spend any more money on this game. I mean, I'm top damage. I'm bottom tier. Bulldog did 0. Blaze 1 shot. It just boggles the mind. And so finally, we'll get to the Ace Mastery game. The funny thing is, guys, that these 3 games happened within the span of 5 games. Some other mediocre games in the middle there, but I'm telling you, I'm glad to have finally got the mastery in this tank. It is a wonderfully fun tank, but um, certainly power crept with the likes of the Smashers and the Annihilators out there. So, back to what I said in game one. We have to stay alive. So I'm being very careful here. You can get into some positions on this hill. Obviously I'm hull down. I don't have a very good turret armor. But what I was going to say is you have to be very careful on this hill that you're not getting shot from those guys over there at B on the heavy side. And now I've seen T49. He's got the crap gun. Not worried about him, you know, doing an 800 roll to me or anything. So put a couple shots into him, and the rest of our team is over there at C. So I'm not too worried about getting shot from anyone at B. And now that T49 is low enough health, it's time just to get in here, get one shot in, drop the adrenaline, and finish him off, right? And knowing that the T44 is the only one out there really that can shoot me. So backed up a little bit too much. Probably shouldn't have taken that shot from the T44. But that T26, I thought he was going to be pushing him back. Now we see that there's an SU over there. And I'm trying to back up at this point in time, but my iPad's not really working the way I want it to at the moment. So yeah, we take an extra shot there that we shouldn't have taken. So relocate, right? I know that those heavies are engaged over at B. I'm now very low on health, but there's only the T44 over there, and if I can get all the way across into the, you know, their spawn area, we should be able to finish him off, and I shouldn't get spot or shot from the where all those heavies are. So he's got me down to a one shot. I've got him down to basically a one shot if I get a decent roll. But we've got him between two tanks, so I just want to make sure he's engaged with the other tank. And there it is. There's the kill shot for kill number 2. We're sitting at 2200 damage, and I'm thinking we've still got 3 tanks to go. I'm in a good position behind enemy lines here to just hopefully rack up some damage unspotted. So we'll peek around the corner here, and let's see who we can see. We've got the glacial behind that building, and we've got a tiger dropping adrenaline here for the second time in this game, and hopefully aiming low enough that we get that through underneath that spaced armor. Tiger 2's coming in now. We should be able to finish him off. They're finally realizing that I'm over here. And kill number 3. And need 1 or 2 more shots. We got to get over 3K for this ace. I know from previous experience that it's sitting somewhere in the 3K range. And that puts us over 3K, and a kill and a cap there, and we win the game on cap points and kills. So finally, there it is, 3289 in damage. We got the kamikaze medal, and finally, and this was the guy here, T26E4, that was quote unquote helping me on the corner with his 2 shots. So again, you cannot rely on anybody but yourself, so stay alive. And I promise you, if you can just do that, you're going to do more damage, you're going to win more games, and you're going to get more Ace Mastery games. So with that, have fun out there, stay safe, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.